Hello everyone, my name is History Nuggets, and today we are going to be talking about the Plague of Athens of 430 BC. Around this period of Greece were the massive Peloponnesian Wars, which saw major Athenian and Spartan battles. With this war going on, many traveled by sea and lots of migration would occur, eventually seeing overcrowding occurring. Lots of refugees during the war would emigrate into the long walls of Athens, leading to extreme numbers of citizens, up to quadruple what was there before. Athenians had tried to move the capital during this to quell the overpopulation, but it did not help. The theory goes from Thucydides, an Athenian historian and general, that the plague had spread from Ethiopia to Athens, and it first emerged in the port of Piraeus. Plague-infected passengers would then spread to Athens, and with poor hygiene, the disease spread quickly. Eventually, a lot of healthcare workers in the region would develop illnesses due to how much they were treating the sick, resulting in a lack of healthcare in the region. Moreover, a lot of people's diets did not help either, due to lack of vitamin C, leaving them to have lower immunity to literally anything. During the plague, the people of Athens had lost all faith in humanity. No law, no religion, or no leadership would provide any hope for anyone during this pandemic. Thucydides himself would say, the catastrophe was so overwhelming that men, not knowing what would happen next to them, became indifferent to every rule of the religion or law. This idea would stem from lots of people having mass hysteria. Fear of the law would kick in, with many people believing they were under a death sentence as it was. People would freak out and spend money extremely quickly. That way they could enjoy what they could. They would buy lots of fruits and would inherit many lands. A lot of people during the plague would not care for those who were sick either. This was due to people realizing how they were catching it and thus were not willing to help anyone who was sick. Massive mass graves would be built for the dead and would be left to rot. Moreover, bodies would be burned on the sidewalks of the cities. Between the years 430 and 426 BC, a mass grave and over 1,000 tombs would be built and found right outside the city, and the mass grave possibly contained over 240 different people. The plague also caused many religious strife, mainly due to most people not believing in the gods, as they were not helping such people in need. They were abandoned, and the temples would see sights of great misery as refugees would be forced to help to live in them. Sacred buildings of Athens were heavily disrespected, with many people going to them to simply die. Moreover, Athenians believed the gods supported Sparta more, as they were not getting sick during this, and believed that Apollo himself, the god of disease and medicine, was fighting for Sparta. All in all, this would see the largest recorded loss of life in ancient Greek history. This would see 1/4 of their entire population dying, ranging from 250 to 300,000 people, dying all at once. Thucydides would say that it took 15 years for the population to recover. The plague also affected Athens militarily, as they would not be able to expand anymore. The balance of power in Greece was gone, the social balance was gone, and eventually, the Spartans would be able to take advantage and take over Athens. While the specific plague disease is unknown, most people believe to have been typhus, as the symptoms were most similar. Another theory is that of viral hemorrhagic fever, a parent form of Ebola or Marburg. This is History Nuggets. Thank you for watching.